Hey, Spring Valley. All right, I'm going to try to do this quickly. I said on Sunday's sermon that I would blog this week about some of the things I missed. I'm going to try to really concentrate on one little part, and that has to do with Saul going off the deep end. We were just kind of getting into that, and there's this one cool thing going on with his kids. So Saul has two kids, and one is named Ishbosheth. Now, Ish in Hebrew means man. Bosheth means shame. So he's a man of shame. Can you imagine naming your kid, you greedy little scumbag, or you piece of, So that's basically what he does, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem really right. And then we go to 1 Chronicles 8:33. We see that this son is now referred to as Ishbaal. Ishbaal, which we know Baal is one of the gods that is worshipped during this time. It's a foreign god, etc. A made-up god, the god of fertility. And so what's going on here, very apparently, is that the writer of 1 Samuel is so ashamed or doesn't want to even list the name of Saul to be the correct name. So they give it this name Ishbosheth because of the shame associated with worshiping a false god, probably. So then he has this other son, and his name is Jonathan. And you're going to hear this week about Jonathan being David's best friend. They have this incredible bond, this friendship that is really quite wonderful. Jonathan means the Lord gives, as in Yahweh, God gives. And so we see this contradiction in the life of Saul with whom he worships as God. And that becomes apparent in many other areas. He later consults basically a witch, the Occult. He really goes off the deep end. And I just thought it was just an interesting little thing. I would have probably drawn it out a little differently on Sunday at a service. But the fall of Saul's life, as he loses obedience in one area, it just trickles down and continues into these other areas. But this unique little thing going on with his kids, he names one Ishbaal and he names one Jonathan, and so there's this polyistic thing even going on there with his kids. This transfers into now this week Sunday we talk about David, and I said there's some overlap, and there definitely is. During this fall of Saul's life, David has already been inaugurated as the king, and we're going to see now how that overlap takes place, and then take off from there into David's life and spend this Sunday talking about that. Now, if I know a lot of our people at Spring Valley are new to the scriptures, new to these stories, even the story of David. So he is one of the most written about persons of the Old Testament, most written about in the Bible. And this is a character you need to know about. This is a character that's pretty central to our understanding of many different things, many references. The lineage of Jesus, for example, is directly connected to David, and that's referred to many times. So I'm excited for you all who this is new stuff, and I'm really hopeful for those of you who have been around the block several times that you'll hear some things in a new way, in a different way. And so for those of you who might be listening or watching this and checking us out, web surfing, man, we really want you to come and be a part of what we're doing at Spring Valley. We're trying so hard to help people grow in their faith and grow in their understanding of Scripture. And I think we do it in a way that feels pretty comfortable and pretty easy to be a part of. And so please come this Sunday, hang out with us, worship with us. And I'll be referring back to Saul a little bit more, but mostly David. And as far as picking up on the stuff that I didn't get into Sunday, I really just thought I'd concentrate on that one little area because it reflects on the whole downfall of Saul. But if you want to be really prepared for this week, read chapter 12 in the story, or read 2 Samuel, the book of 2 Samuel. All right, that's all I'm going to say for this week. Hope to see you Sunday, and have a great weekend.